Okay, thank you for that. Listen, we can't be wasting food. Thanksgiving.
No, don't waste.
There's a reason we have leftovers.
I was about to say, there's a reason why the best meal is actually when you go back. Okay, after that nap, you go back. And
yes.
After the flavor's just different. It just hits different.
So true.
It's almost like you're remembering what you missed just a few hours ago.
Remembering like, I ran out of room, but now.
I know, it's like, I got more space.
Hey, the treat.
Time to go.
Are those elastic pants?
That's always sweatpants on Thanksgiving.
True.
Always.
All right, let's talk about that weather outside. We've seen some snow overnight.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's been a weekend where we had heavy snow and heavy rain in southwest Utah, and then it moved up to the north and east. And so last night and this morning we saw that across our northern mountains and northern valleys, and we've got more storms on the way. So don't get too concerned with it drying up anytime soon. Yeah, this is Brian Head
Looks
live.
good now.
Yeah, look at that.
It should look.
That's in the southern Utah, That's the southern mountains there. This is one of the places that's already under a winter weather advisory for the next storm, because we're going to be seeing some very active weather here, particularly targeting our southern Utah mountains. Now, everyone will at least have a chance of seeing some rain and snow in the coming days, but you can see this is going to be one of the big winners. Now, another place, like you mentioned, we had some snow last night up in Alta here. So we look at some of the mountains there. Actually still seeing a little bit of light snow coming down at this moment. So a little unsettled weather here. Let me show you the snow cover, because our big winners here across the state right now, definitely our southern mountains here as you get between Cedar City and Orderville over towards Panguitch. So we're talking about the Pine Valley Mountains. We're talking about Boulder Mountain. We're talking about Bryan Head, those places there where you can see some folks getting close to a foot of snow now on the ground. Now, we also had some snow, as I mentioned, up towards the Uintas and really along the spine of the mountains here. Pretty much everyone's starting to see a little snow now showing up here and some snow cover. But what's really interesting, if you look at the map as a whole, you'll notice there's a lot of voided places of snow. So it's not just a snow drought here in the Beehive State. Most of the western half of the country missing a lot of snow. But that's going to change, I think, here in the coming weeks. Over the next couple of weeks, it looks like a much more active and more wetter weather pattern, as we've been telling you, will continue to stick around with us through Thanksgiving. But along with that, we're going to have some colder temperatures starting to continue to slowly but surely, I think, settle into the west. It's not going to be a big drop right away. I think it will be kind of oozing down a little bit with those temperatures. But either way, we're trending towards a active and wetter and colder pattern across the western half of the country. In fact, you can see the active part of it. Here's our storm system from this weekend and this morning moving away. Here's our next storm system already quickly following on the heels of the first one. So we got to time it out for you with Futurecast hour by hour. Again, for the rest of today, we are quiet out there. We'll start to see these clouds, and we're already seeing that across southwest Utah increasing, but it should stay dry until late tonight. But by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, our friends in southern Utah, here we go. More potential of some heavy rain and heavy mountain snow stretching from St. George with that rain over towards the mountains just to the east of Cedar City. As you get up towards the Pine Valley Mountains over towards Escalante, some of that heavy snow, and we've got some pockets of rain and snow throughout the day on Tuesday, primarily focused on I-70 and points south as you go throughout the day. Now, tomorrow night, we'll start to see that trying to sneak up into central Utah, and then we'll get another burst of moisture. And I think this on Wednesday will try to make its way all the way up across northern Utah, at least in a scattered form. But no doubt about it, the main focus will be on south and southwest Utah, but some of that will sneak up towards central and northern Utah as well. But the winners, for sure, just look at the snow accumulation map, definitely focusing in on our southern mountains, Pine Valley Mountains, Bryan Head, Boulder Mountain. If you're above 8,000 feet, 6 to 12 inches. If you're anywhere above 6,500 feet, at least 2 to 6 inches expected there. So we've got winter weather advisories that have been issued. These are new, and these go through Wednesday morning for that potential of some winter driving conditions. Also notice with that southern storm track there, we're going to see some decent rainfall totals once again in the valleys, about a half inch or a little bit more. Meanwhile, we'll see some chances of measurable precipitation across the north. It just won't be that much. All right, temperatures out there right now, 40s and 50s across the area, so right where they should be for this time of the year. Let's look at your forecast in St. George. I've got us at 61 for us for the rest of today with those clouds, again, continuing to thicken up. We'll be in the 50s for your Tuesday and Wednesday, but we've got more rain and mountain snow. Again, keep in mind that winter weather advisory for those elevations above 6,500 feet. Otherwise, notice we'll keep that moisture around through Thursday before we dry it out just in time for the weekend. Meanwhile, the Wasatch Front, we're looking at dry weather through about Tuesday night. Then Wednesday, our next chance of showers, maybe a few more showers on Friday.